bienvenue sur MyTV pour le journal de la Caraïbe. À la Barbade, un restaurant chinois, un petit vendeur de snacks, le KFC et des boutiques locales sont en proie au braquage armé. Une gérante d'une boutique raconte son braquage et comment elle a géré cela. La femme aurait gardé son sang-froid lorsque lui demanda l'argent de la caisse, il n'y avait rien à l'intérieur. Elle identifia son agresseur, c'était une personne du quartier.
Hey. They said, "Where's the money? Where's the money?" I said, "What money? What money, big man? What are you doing here?" So then, when he noticed that I approached him that way, so he figured that I recognized him. So he turned his back towards me. But then when he turned his back, the other girl was in the grill room. You know, Michelle, she was in the grill room. So he went to her, "What about the money is? What about the money?" She herself said, "What money?" How I felt. But then the other lady that works there, she told me, I asked her, I said, "Will you come to work?" She said, "Yes, I will come, man. We can't let people run our lives, you know." But then the boys, when they ran, a few of them fell and got scraped, you know, or their knees scraped. The other one got cut underneath his foot. But when the officers came, they all came back and, you know, said, "Look, we can't get these men to be, to make us afraid."
Aux Bahamas, une touriste de 17 ans de Myrtle Beach de Caroline du Sud aux États-Unis a été agressée par un homme à East Grand Bahama Resort. Celui-ci aurait essayé de la violer. L'affaire sera traitée le 26 juin prochain au tribunal.
Number 99 Tamron Street was arraigned before Senior Magistrate LaQuay Lang Court Number 3 on assault with intent to commit rape. According to police reports, shortly after 12:30 a.m. on Saturday, April 4th, police received reports that a juvenile female was allegedly assaulted by an adult male at a local resort in East Grand Bahama. Reports indicate that the victim is a 17-year-old female tourist from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina in the USA. Now, Cooper was not required to enter a plea and was remanded to the Bahamas Department of Corrections until June 26, 2024 for a voluntary bill of indictment.
À la Jamaïque, un feu s'est déclenché à Riverton Dump à St. Andrews. Plusieurs écoles et immeubles ont été touchés. Les pompiers ont du mal à arrêter les flammes et sont toujours en train d'essayer d'éteindre l'incendie. Les causes sont inconnues et une investigation est en cours.
Loads and truckloads of cover material from areas of the disposal site where we have our stockpile. We have enough heavy-duty equipment and personnel from the Jamaica Fire Brigade with us, and we will get the smoke nuisance under control. It may take us another 10-12 hours, but we will get it under control because we are covering the area and we are doing it very fast. So I believe that with the wind playing the havoc it is playing, people will see smoke in various areas at various times. But here on the disposal site, I can tell you it's much calmer than it appears in some of the communities.
À Trinidad et Tobago, comment se sevrer de l'addiction aux substances illicites? Les professionnels ne conseillent pas aux addicts de tenter d'arrêter cela, peut être dangereux et même découragé. Être accompagné est le conseil des professionnels. Les utilisateurs de drogue doivent être soutenus et entourés afin d'avoir des résultats efficaces à long terme. La famille et les amis peuvent être une source d'aide non négligeable afin de procurer une sensation de bien-être durable. C'est un challenge pour eux de prendre l'initiative de stopper l'usage de drogue et peu y arrivent. Seule la majorité replonge dans le cercle vicieux des substances toxiques. Un traitement est proposé dans un centre de réhabilitation. À Antigua et Barbuda.
The best advice facilitator with the Addiction Support Program at Families in Action, Vincent Best, can share is to leave any addictive habit or substance alone.
Don't start. Because if you don't start, then you would have no need to stop. And there are very, very few people in how much years I've been doing this thing that I met who could handle it. Some guys, they come and they stop and they stay stopped simply because they went through a terrible period, and then the majority of us tell ourselves, I could handle it. And they would handle it for a little while. It's a very deceptive thing. So it would make you feel that you're handling it. You might handle it for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. But eventually, without the proper help, you would go back. And when you go back, you know what will happen? You try to make up for whatever time you stop.
Counseling lead at Families in Action, Jared Batiste, said the first step in helping someone with addiction is a psychometric assessment followed by an interview. If the addiction requires severe treatment, the individual would be referred to a rehabilitation center.
If the person really is in a severe state, then we have to kind of refer there. If the person is moderate, then what will happen is we have our own inpatient treatment program, which Vince leads, and I kind of co-facilitate with him. We do that together. And it's right here on Marval Road on a Monday. So it's Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 10 a.m. to noon. On a Monday, we do what's called group work.
In the Monday session, the group helps the individual understand how they got to that place.
What's brought you to this point? A lot of times it would be issues of stress, issues of trauma. Combination of things would lead you to that, right?
He said many don't understand the effect that drugs can have on them mentally. In their other sessions, they share the harmful effects of drugs on the physical body, followed by a 12-step program.
À Antigua et Barbuda, pour certains politiciens, les parents doivent être tenus pour responsables des crimes de leurs enfants. Cependant, pour Daryl Sylvester, ministre de l'Éducation, des Industries créatives et du Sport, cela est bien plus complexe. Tous les enfants ne sont pas des criminels et rendre responsables les parents ne réduira pas forcément la violence de la jeunesse. Le problème doit être vu différemment et être traité à la source. Le multiple homicide aux États-Unis en 2021, des parents ont été inculpés à 10 ans d'emprisonnement. Cette question a été relevée par le ministre suite à cet incident.
3 children, 3 teenage children. She goes to work trying to hold down 2 jobs to make ends meet in the household. One of the children, maybe all of the children, they go out, they get involved in some sort of deviant behavior, and you lock up the mother. The mother loses her job or her jobs. What then? You see, it doesn't solve the problem.
He calls for a holistic approach to tackle the problem.
Maybe if we were able to identify the shortcomings in the system, the shortcomings in the society a little better, we wouldn't reach to that place where the child has committed a crime and now the mother is being held responsible and perhaps losing her only source of income. And so for me, it's always about giving more support. That support can be given in different ways. It doesn't have to be individual support. It can be collective support, teaching people how to be better parents.
Meanwhile, the minister cautions that the actions of a minority of children should not be used to characterize the behavior of all youth.
All of our children, we still have some fantastic young people in our country. And I don't find that we use the same gusto and energy to celebrate the ones who do well as we do chastising the ones who don't. So I want to start by saying I don't think all of our children are bad. I don't even think most of our children are bad.
Cabinet has indicated legislation is being crafted to hold parents accountable in some instances for the criminal actions of their children. However, the Attorney General has promised there will be consultations with key stakeholders. A landmark case in the United States is being closely monitored. The parents of a teenager have been sentenced to at least 10 years for failing to prevent the killing of 4 students in 2021. Jennifer and James Crumbly are the first parents convicted in a U.S. mass school shooting.
C'était le journal de la Caraïbe. Je vous retrouve bientôt pour une nouvelle page d'information. Au revoir.